I'm Kristin with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Quilled Creations we will be making a lion. So in your craft packet you will have 2 strips of yellow paper, 2 strips of orange paper, and 2 tiny googly eyes, and I will show you how to make it. To begin, we're going to take one of our yellow strips and cut it in half, and then we'll set one piece aside. And we will roll the other piece up into a big circle. Once it's rolled up, we can let it go and remove it from our quilling tool. Now this is going to be our lion's face. And we want to have enough space to put some other small circles that we're going to make inside, so we might want to unroll it just a little bit, and then we can go ahead and seal it up with some glue on the end of our strip, and then press it against the rest of the circle. Now with our other half, we'll go ahead and cut that in half to make it about the size of 4th strips of paper. And we're going to roll these 2 up into tiny circles. So once we get it all rolled up, we're not going to let it go. We're just going to go ahead and seal it up with our glue while it's still on our tool and nice and tight. And then once it is sealed up, we can remove it. Then we'll make another just like the first small one we made. And once we have both of our small circles, we can put some glue on the outside, and then we'll stick them together to make our lion's little snout. Then the little snout is going to go inside our bigger circle that we made for the face. And that will be his head. So we'll set that aside. Then we can take our other strip of yellow and we're going to cut it into 4ths. And then we're going to make 2 small circles again to be the ears. So these will be just like the circles we made for the snout. We seal it up while it's on the tool, keeping it nice and tight. And then we can remove it, and we'll make another one just like that. Then we'll take one of our other 4th pieces and cut it in half. And now we're going to make little paws for the lion. So we'll roll this up into a small circle and then let it go. And we will seal it up. And then pinch it into a little small teardrop shape. So just grab a spot and pinch. That will be one paw for our lion. We'll make another one again just like that to make the other paw. Then with our last piece of yellow, we're going to roll it most of the way up, but not quite all the way. And we have maybe about an inch and a half left. We can let it go. And then we're going to take this circle part and pinch it into a teardrop shape, and then, because it's going to want to unroll after that, Then we're going to add some glue to the side right next to the point of our teardrop and pinch that together. And now we'll just kind of curl the rest of it a little bit, and this is going to be our lion's tail. Now, one of our orange strips we'll cut in half, set one part aside, and we're going to make another big circle. This is going to be the lion's belly. So once it's all rolled up, we'll let it go. This one we want to be larger than the head. So we're going to do a bit of unrolling to make it bigger. And then once we have it a size we like, we will seal it up. And it's going to stay a circle, so we don't need to pinch it into any shape. It's going to make a nice fat belly. Now with our other half of our orange strip, we're going to cut that in half to make fourths. And we're going to make our lion's feet, which are also going to be teardrop shapes. So we'll do these like we made the legs or the arms, the paws. So these will be the back paws. So once it's rolled up, we let it go, then we seal it up and pinch into a teardrop shape. And that's gonna go at the bottom to be his feet. So make another one just like that. Once we have both of his feet, then we can take our last strip of orange and we're going to cut it into sixths. So I'm going to fold it so it's about in thirds, and then cut those pieces in half. And they don't have to be exact, just close. We're going to roll these up into small circles, let them go, and then we'll seal them up. And then we're going to make triangles. So we'll start out pinching like a teardrop shape like we did for the paws. And then just press the rounded edge of that teardrop against a finger, and that'll give it a flatter bottom, and make a little triangle. And this is going to be the lion's mane. So we will use all the rest of our pieces to make more little triangles like this. Once we have all our pieces done, then we can just grab some glue and our background, and we can add our pieces, assemble them into our lion. So I'm going to grab our little head, put some glue on it, and then pick a place and add it to my little safari scene. Then I'll grab his belly. Now I'm going to grab his tail and just add a little bit of glue right where it's going to connect to the belly and on the back of the teardrop. And then I'll press it against the bottom of the belly and down onto the page. Then I can add the feet. And our little front paws. And then I'm going to take 2 of our little triangles, put some glue on the bottom and where they're going to attach to the head. I'm going to glue them on the top of our lion's head to start the mane. Right about in the center. Then I'll grab our ears, and those are going to go right next to those 2 first pieces of the mane. And then we can finish going around the lion's head with the rest of our little orange triangles to fill out that mane. And then the very last thing is just to add our little googly eyes. And then our cute little lion is complete. I would love to see pictures of your completed lions if you would like to share them with me. Thank you so much for joining me for Quilled Creations, and I will see you next week to make another animal for our scene. Bye.